of cotton, old times there are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. In Dixieland, where I was born early on one frosty morning. Look away, Dixieland. Well, I wish I was in Dixie, hooray, hooray. In Dixieland, I'll take my stand to live and die. Dixie, away, away, away down south in Dixie, away, away, away down south in Dixie.
Now, the last time I came down this way, I had my GoPro, but it wasn't adjusted correctly, so I couldn't use any of the footage. So, I'm going to ride down the Spotsylvania Courthouse Battlefield Road here, so you can see some of the terrain, the wooded terrain, get a feel for what sort of a place this is. And not too long from now, I'm going to need to find some shelter, because my cell phone just told me lightning has struck 5 or 6 miles from my location. So it's probably a good idea to find some shelter somewhere fairly soon. Matter of fact, I can hear thunder.
John Brown's body lies a-mouldering in the grave. John Brown's body lies a-mouldering in the grave. John Brown's body lies a-mouldering in the grave. His soul goes marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His soul goes marching on. The stars of heaven are looking kindly down. The stars of heaven are looking kindly down. The stars of heaven are looking kindly down on the grave of old John Brown. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His soul goes marching on. John Brown died before the war began. John Brown died before the war began. John Brown died before the war began, but his soul goes marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His soul goes marching on.
Here's the bloody angle that I took videos of, oh, I don't know, a month or two ago. I refer you to that video.
I'm a good old rebel soldier, now that's just what I am. For this land of freedom, I do not give a damn. I hate the starry banner, all stained with southern blood. And in thieving line Yankees, I fought 'em all I could. Them thieving line Yankees, I fought 'em all I could. Well, I fought at old Boss Roberts for 3 years near about. Got wounded at Manassas and started Point Lookout. I got the rheumatism from fighting in the snow and killed a gang.
Upton's Assault. Just before 6 p.m. on May 10, 1864, 5,000 Union soldiers led by Colonel Emory Upton, formed in deep masses rather than traditional battle lines, emerged from the woods ahead of you and dashed across this field. They reached the main Confederate line here. Leaping over the works, they began stabbing with bayonets and swinging their muskets like clubs. More than 900 Confederate prisoners and 4 cannon, the victorious Federals swept down the works, widening the breach. But no one made arrangements to support the attack, and without more men, Upton could go no further. Meanwhile, in the fields behind you, Confederate generals marshaled troops to recapture the works. I hear the thunder. As daylight faded to darkness, Upton would be in for the fight for his life. Fight of his life. Confederate General Richard Ewell responded quickly to Upton's breakthrough. Wading into the melee, he shouted to the outnumbered defenders, "Don't run, boys! I will have enough men here in 5 minutes to eat up every damned one of them!" Ewell was as good as his word. Within minutes, thousands of Confederate soldiers converged on this spot. Although initially successful, Upton's attack quickly turned into a fight for survival.
Bring the good old bugle, boys, we'll sing another song. Sing it with a spirit that will start the world along. Sing it as we used to sing it, 50,000 strong, while we were marching through Georgia. Hurrah, hurrah, we bring the Jubilee. Hurrah, hurrah, the flag that makes you free. So we sang the chorus from Atlanta to the sea, while we were marching through Georgia. How the people shouted when they heard the joyful sound. How the turkeys gobbled which our commissary found. How the sweet potatoes even started from the ground, while we were marching through Georgia. Hurrah, hurrah, we bring the Jubilee. Hurrah, hurrah, the flag that makes you free. So we sang the chorus from Atlanta to the sea, while we were marching through Georgia. Though the war is over and my rifle's made away, I often get to thinking about those fighting days, about the songs we used to sing and the ruckus that we raised, while we were marching through Georgia. Hurrah, hurrah, we bring the Jubilee. Hurrah, hurrah, the flag that makes you free. So we sang the chorus from Atlanta to the sea, while we were marching through Georgia. Hurrah, hurrah, we bring the Jubilee. Hurrah, hurrah, the flag that makes you free. So we sang the chorus from Atlanta to the sea, while we were marching through Georgia. 1861 Stonewall, Stonewall. In 1861 Stonewall, says I. In 1861 the rebels made the Yankees run. We had our first fling of fun a long time ago. In 1862 Stonewall, Stonewall. In 1862 Stonewall, says I. In 1862 we pummeled all the Yankee crew and left them feeling black and blue a long time ago. In 1863 Stonewall, Stonewall. In 1863 Stonewall, says I. In 1863 the rebels took the first degree, but we fought them back with General Lee a long time ago. In 1864 Stonewall, Stonewall. In 1864 Stonewall, says I. In 1864 the Yankees made the rebels roar, and I thought the war would soon be o'er a long time ago. In In 1865, Stonewall, Stonewall. In 1865, Stonewall, says I. In 1865, there's scarcely a rebel left alive, and the Union won to our surprise a long time ago. In 1866, Stonewall, Stonewall. In 1866, Stonewall, says I. In 1866, the rebels were in a pretty bad fix. They caught the carpetbaggers' little tricks a long time ago. In 1867, Stonewall, Stonewall. In 1867, Stonewall, says I. In 1867, the rebels for the Westerly, those that ain't were all in heaven a long time ago. In 1868, Stonewall, Stonewall. In 1868, Stonewall, says I. In 1868, there's something to appreciate. The Yankees left the rebel state a long time ago. In 1869, Stonewall, Stonewall. In 1869, Stonewall, says I. In 1869, the rebels all are doing fine. There's scarcely a Yankee left behind a long time ago. There they stand on Shiloh Hill, Johnny Reb and Yankee Bill, a fight to the death, kill or be killed. Billy has gone for a soldier, a beautiful